Alright, good morning. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well today. Good morning, or mid afternoon, and hope you guys having a sweet evening. I kinda messed up that intro, didn't I? Hi, how's everyone doing? See, let me just do a mic test really quick. I did it before, but I feel like it sounds a bit weird right now. Alright. I think it's not too bad. Alright. Let's link the chat really quick. So today we will continue working on the overlays that we have designed a few days ago. There's 6 of them. And yeah, after it's all done, we'll have different overlays for different time of the day. And we'll have different overlays for the beginning of the stream, at the end of the screen too. Stream, you know? So will be like more like interaction, it just feels more immersive, and you know, you guys will get to see around my house a bit more. Although fictional house, I don't really live in like a mansion like that or anything, but man, only if. I'm just kidding. I think I'm much more comfortable living in like just one room apartment, something like that. I think I don't really feel like upgrading from that if I ever like get there. Right now I am sharing rooms with roommates, but one room apartment, studio apartment sounds pretty nice for like maybe like 1,400 per month or something. Man, Vancouver apartments are super expensive. Anyways, shall we get moving on to today's art? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just move on. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy out there, and both physically and mentally. If you guys have any problems and need someone to talk to, you can always reach out to me. As long as like I'm not listening to someone else's problems that day, or I'm not like, you know, too busy doing some other stuff. I'm usually just like working on some like schoolwork or like more art for stream, or like doing some stuff for stream, preparing stuff for stream after, or like for my comic that's coming out in August before the stream. So I'm always kind of open to just listen while I do all the stuff. Anyways, let's move on to our art room. And let's begin working on it, shall we? Right, we're here. Let me just link the chat again. I didn't link the chat, did I? Boop. Boop. There we go. Alright, let's turn some music. Ba 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 da da. Ba. Just increase the volume of it. Just a little more. Perfect. Alright. Let's increase my volume a little more. Perfect. That's hitting all around. Okay, that's sitting around 6. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, let's dig out our overlay. Mainframe, fills how chat room, the designs, there we go. Alright, so these are the 6 overlays that we're going to do line art for today. There's a step process that we're going to do. First, we need to do the line art, obviously, basic for the overlay. Plus, on top of that, we have to make sure that some of the objects that's inside the overlays are drawn separately in a different layer completely, so we can extract it as a PNG file. So we are able to put it on top above the actual like a background overlay layer, so that it goes on top, it goes on front of our character. Plus, we plan on kind of like messing around with our character, using drawing arms right in front of our character's model. By utilizing the fact that my model doesn't really shift too drastically sideways, and the fact that it's facing forward to create poses too, which is interesting. Also, for the end streams, as you can see from the ones that circled A, the blue A's like here, and here and here, I plan on animating button ears, and also in a probably just a green screen file, and I'll filter chroma to it, and then we'll have an animation going on within the overlay of the bunny just doing stuff. Bunair. These two are optional animation that I thought of doing it, but it's not really urgent or anything like that. These two are also animated. I'm just planning on like doing very minimal animation for these two. Just the ear twitch for the right one, and just drool dropping down for the left one. Just a little. As for here, I might just leave it as it is, or make a Steam animation for these T. But for now, let's just start working with the overlay. Let's take this. Actually, okay, what we'll do is first we'll crop out each designs and make a separate folder so we are able to just, you know, save it. No, add it to our thumb overlay screen size. Alright, so let's just save it as JPG. And morning open would do as a title. Just keep it short and simple. By the way, I might have to pause the stream for around a minute or two because I did order some juice and water from 7-Eleven because I actually am in social isolation right now. Not that I have COVID, but due to, I mentioned this in my previous streams, but due to my previous roommates who left now, his coworker apparently got COVID. Since I stay at home most of the times, although I have not interacted with him much at all, if any, I still needed to social isolate myself for 2 weeks. And starting tomorrow's the last day of the social isolation, so I will be able to go outside starting 2 days from now on. However, until the end of tomorrow, I still have to like order food and all that, which is very expensive, and I don't really prefer it, but I have to stick to it, you know? If they say that I need to, then I need to. You don't really want to risk anything for anyone, especially, you know, in the time and day like these days where it's still not too safe out there. So please make sure to be careful and stay safe out there, guys. I feel like my tongue and my mouth isn't kind of like warmed up yet right now. And most importantly, I think I didn't get enough sleep last night because it's getting stiff already. When I can go outside, I'm planning on as soon as I can go outside, I'm going to go visit the tea store and buy a bunch of tea herb blends that has juniper berries, mint, and like all sorts of things that can help me relax my mouth muscles. So there's something called Throat Rescue blend by what's a company called David's Tea. That is actually very effective when it comes to maintaining your voice and your throat. And the warmness of the tea obviously would help out quite a lot. I should buy a carafe though, to keep the tea warm for the entire day after just making one huge batch in the morning. Be nice. And very useful and saves me time. Let's see, evening open. Evening open. There we go. Alright. And the evening close next. And then we can start actually like working on this after enlarging these design signs. Alright. And evening close. What did I just create? What the hell just happened? Okay. Save as evening close. There we go. And let's open file size new, canvas size 920 to 1080. That's my screen resolution. I should probably promote Discord, I mean the stream to Discord, before we start. Let's see, give me a second. Good morning, Banga Banga. To this morning, we're continuing to work on art overlays. Bam 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 bam. Good morning. Let's see, I think that's enough. I'm just spreading the thingy to people. Alright. Oh, hi Kat, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you here. How's your day today? I hope you're doing well and fantastic. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you feeling today? Let's see, order. I should have been here by now. You're doing fine, that's good to hear, I'm doing fine too, we're just gonna work on our stream overlays upgrade today. Starting with the morning one. I'm doing fine, I kind of feel a little bit tired, maybe I didn't sleep too well last night, but I'm doing still fine today. Oh, that's a perfect fit actually, yikes. Way too good at this. Alright. So these are one of the 6 overlay designs that I did around 2 days ago? 3 days ago? 2 days ago? And we're just going to use this and just, do line art right over it. Since this is good enough, let's make sure to... There we go. Oh, and I should probably take a screenshot of my character, right? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, actually, let's pull it back. Huh. Yeah, like, even if I like move drastically, my torso doesn't really move that much because I didn't rig it to have it move too drastically. And besides, this isn't like a full body one. So yeah, I just took a screenshot. And let's copy paste here. We don't really need a face dude, but what we're looking for is my body size. So I can like make sure to draw the hands and the body in the proper size on top of this model that I have going on. So copy that, delete that. 123, use the magic wand, delete. Thank you. And there we go. Now we have a layer to work with. So it's around like this. My neck is way longer than I thought actually on this model. Wow. But my torso size hasn't changed too much, but let me try to adjust it towards the point where I actually, you know, kind of want my character to be at. Probably around here, right? This'll do. Alright, let's take that, remember that. Lock that layer. And bam 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 bam. My delivery is super late. Bam 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 bam. Give me 1 second. I am going through some technical difficulty here. Wait. Bam bam bam. Map. Bam bam badam bam. Alright, let's start. This overlay is pretty simple. Just a blackboard in the back. I wonder. I think the initial design did have like a string hanger. For like a frame that big, does that really make sense though? How about we maybe put like a mini shelf, box shelf on top of it. That's a matching size. Around this way. And another one that extends forward. So let's have it extend towards here. And yet again, let's just erase it after one huge line. So it's even. Alright, let's delete this much. And line up. And line up. Let's make it straight. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Up. 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 Around this much. And around here. Slide. I think that I want the squares to be a bit larger than this, so I don't have to like draw the overline. So there we go. And there, that's pretty much the same size. And over here too. Actually, how big is this thing? Right under center would do. It's not like super accurate, but it's alright. And on top of here, maybe we should put something like ornaments or like a... I was thinking of like a wine glass or like a wine collection, some kind. So I'll put some whiskey, cognac to different kinds of like vintage wine kind of looking bottles drawn right above it. There we go. Looks better. And as for here, just a simple pot. No need to put too much mind to it. Here is a round one. Maybe I should use this thing that I have not used in a very, very long time. Where is it? There you go. This is a mirror tool. If it allows me to use it. Come on. Don't be like this. Alright, where are you? There we go. Alright, is it being... Ah, it's being feisty. There we go. Alright, now it's completely mirrored. A bit more to the right. There we go. Now that's a perfect pot. And just a square plant pot right there. As for the other one, I think I just want more angle to it. Don't really want it too perfect. This one's I'm just gonna like swerve it to the side and then do the rest. There we go. That's a bit of like a volume to it, like diversity, you know. It wasn't intentional, but this kind of like a left, right, gray overlay. I mean, design looks like a tree, doesn't it? Yeah, I should just turn that one into like a more of a branched tree. That looks cool. As for here, at least use the circle tool. I prefer to normally kind of like draw these by hand, but that's not your option when you're trying to like, you know, make this structurally accurate as possible. Because it's essentially just an architecture, right? There we go, decrease size just a little. I don't want the borders to be too big. There we go. I might adjust this a little actually. It's too oval. There. I want the window to have that openness to it, but not too open. Just enough to kind of like have that kind of morning fresh breeze kind of feeling too. Alright. Now let's actually close this and try to eyeball our center. It was right there. It's another layer, right? Okay. It's center here. So it's just around here. Not even close. Let's just adjust that using move tool. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got it. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, ba-da, bam. Bam, bam, ba-da, bam. Ba-bam. Bam, do-do-do-do. Do-do. Ba-da, da. Do, do-do, do-do. Alrighty, there we go. Maybe we should have kept just the borders, huh? It doesn't look that bad when you keep the borders in. Yeah, maybe we should keep the borders in. Like the, you know, the corner lines that I've just erased. Yeah, it looks more structurally realistic, doesn't it? Although the other one does look a bit cleaner. Cleanish, cleaner. Ba-ba. Ba. 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 Bam, 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 bam. Let me go grab some water really quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, like this this overlay isn't like too complex or anything. It's like super simple. It's just the colors that kind of make it pop. Make anything. The light greenish dark teal evergreen kind of color along with the sorry, I'm scratching my lip a little. Along with the greenish plants. With the black chalkboard and just the clarity of the blue giant morning glass, and the light is kind of refracting out of it. Just has that like a really good feeling, dude. You know, elegant, small, minimalistic.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to leave the voice call.
Oh shit.
Oh, how are you doing? Here,
They joined.
Alright, hope you have a good day. I'm just streaming right now. It's a morning art stream.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, there seems to be a lot of people in art stream. The Discord server, wow. Interesting. Anyways, let's move on. So these are the backgrounds done. Pretty simple. Actually, we should set the insides overlay. I mean, the inside color layer before anything, and that's the inverted ray fill. There we go. Now we can just color this in later on when we need to. Actually, let's add another layer to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And actually, no. For these, I think just fill. Make it a bit darker. Fill. No. Hello? Did that work? What happened? Invert. Fill. There we go. Put this over here. And let's invert again. Invert. Take that color and then apply. Alright, there we go. Now we have proper color outline for those in the back. Let's get rid of that. And let's draw the hedges, shall we? Let me stretch really quick. Bam bam. Ba da 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 da. I wonder. First, I think we'll just give a basic shape, and then we'll add a little bit of shrubbery details on it for the hedge. I think we kind of want it a little bit square-ish. So like that, right? Yeah, there we go. A bit more straight. Oh, the music stopped. Give me a Oh, why is my headphone? Okay, stop. Why is my headphone? Alright, I'll be right back. There's some juice that came downstairs. It's my breakfast actually, booster juice. It's like a bunch of a protein. It's basically like a protein and bananas and fruit shake, all that. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Save. Where's your phone? Medicine. There we go. I got myself some matcha shake. And some cranberry and banana shake. The other one in the fridge for now. And let's just continue on, shall we? I wonder. You know, I used to have a friend who just like makes his own shakes at home. He used to be in the Marine Navy's corps. I think he still is. I think he's overseas on a mission right now. I met him as a security guard for my old apartment I used to live in. Pretty cool guy. Never had a girlfriend. Which I wonder, right? Like, a lot of people I know who are super cool, super buff, macho, and manly, for some reason, like, people that I know at least, like, never could find a girl for themselves, or like, you know, even a boyfriend, or something like that. Like, basically they're single, right? And I always wonder, like, how are you guys single, you know? like, this guy is from the Marines, and also does some business on the side. Earns a lot of money. Owns an apartment. Owns a car. Is super nice, super handsome, tall. Like, I'm 180. I'm not 180. I'm like 178 right now. I think. Maybe I'm 180. It's been a while since I measured myself, but he is like way taller than me. Like, he towers over me, and I thought I was pretty decently tall. You know? And someone like him, being single, it just doesn't really like, you know, sit right with me, to be honest. I hope he finds a good person. Whether it be a man or a girl. Because, if I remember correctly, he is bisexual. So... Speaking of bisexual, I am also a bi. And so far I've dated let's see, 3 people. Well, technically 4, but 3 people. When you count like long-term like relationships. Because when I was little doesn't really count too much, does it? Because, well, she does kind of like stick to my mind. But we only like, you know, stayed ourselves as girlfriend and boyfriend for like less than a month, I think. And then I had to go to India right after that. But and then I was like in the kindergarten or something, you know. But it was like a super sweet memory though, like when I was very little. It was actually like my first kiss ever from you know, another person besides my grandma and my aunt that used to kiss them all the times. Because I used to live with them, you know? I used to live with my grandma, and my aunt was right next door. I love my aunt, I love my grandma, I love my sister, I love my family, I love my dad, but... It's been a while since I've seen them. I might not know too much about their well-doings, but I hope they're all doing well. Once this COVID passes and you know, once I'm in a situation where I can go visit them, I'll make sure to do so. I'll save up some money and you know, treat grandma to some good food. I hope. Anyways, besides that topic, what was it? Oh yeah, what was I trying to say? So far, I've dated only girls so far, but I am really interested in dating guys too. Like, I want to date a guy. Like, it would be a like really cool experience, and you know, the thing about guys, right? Especially the guys who are into other guys, they're so nice. They're like one of the most nicest people. I'm not saying like straight guys aren't nice or anything, but I've yet to meet a guy who's into other guys that is not a nice person. Maybe it's just like me and I just haven't like, you know, went out there and met more guys yet, but like I've yet to meet a guy that's not nice, you know? Oh, Toka says hi. Oh, hey Toka, hey, how are you doing? Good morning, good to see you here. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I hope you're having a good day, good noon or good evening. Oh, Dorp Lord is here too. Hi, Dorp Lord, hi. How are you doing, Yellow? Heyo, how are you doing? Good to see you two here. As you can see, we're working on the overlay. We're just taking it slow right now. Yeah, nice guys. Toka says, how you doing, Phil? I'm doing good. That's good. I'm doing well. I'm just eating some matcha protein shake with blueberry and bananas that I ordered for breakfast. While working on this thing over here. And the Turbo says, doing good. That's good. I'm happy that you guys are all doing well today. Yeah, the topic was, I was talking about like nice guys, as in like, I want to find myself a really nice guy to date. Because I'm into both girls and guys, I'm bisexual, but so far, I've dated 3 girls so far in long term. And, you know, never really had a chance to date a guy yet. So I kind of want to experience dating a guy, because I don't know what it feels like yet. I had this guy that I was super into. He's a friend of mine. He's actually a model for Vogue. He's like, I think he's like 3 years younger than me, if I remember correctly. He's the dude that when I met him, he said, we need to buy you new clothes because I kind of dressed like a hobo. And then he dragged me to like this clothing store and bought me some like new clothes, but I still remember that like clear as a day. But he was like a super pretty guy. You know, like here's the thing. I'm into like all kinds of guys, but black guys, the guys with more like it's black guys in general. When they're handsome, they're so handsome, like really handsome, like ridiculously handsome. Like, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like black actors in the movies, like their face structure and like their voice, their eyes, their personality. I'm like, oh god, jeez, like it just kind of makes your heart beat, you know. And especially like when they're in front of you, it's just like, you know, what am I doing here, you know? But he was more towards like cutesy kind of guy, but still very handsome, but very cutesy. And yeah, I was totally into it. I didn't say it though. It's a secret. It's a complete secret that I was into him, but he was so good looking. and so nice too. I met him through an Airbnb that I was staying back in Surrey. I used to actually help out this Indian dude. His name is Rav, and we were quite close. I was just a tenant in his apartment where he was Airbnb. Which this apartment, in the advertisement, it said that they were only allowing girls in. But then I asked over the phone. I'm a guy, right? But like, you know, I'm looking for a place to stay. Is it possible for a guy to stay? And they let me do an interview, and they just let me in, you know? And then I became a tenant. Rab was pregnant with his wife, with a child, their first child, which was very exciting. And then I kind of helped them out with their, you know, tenants and like managing the house, cleaning the house, moving furniture, setting up a new Airbnbs and other businesses. And eventually Rab kind of took me around what Airbnb is like. Obviously Airbnb doesn't really work these days due to all the apartment restriction that was going on. But I kind of, you know, became his partner in business while I was staying as a tenant there. And there, as you know, one of his Airbnb customers in the apartment that I was staying, since I was the only actual like rent tenant, and he was renting out other rooms as Airbnb, and I met him there for the first time, and then we had a super deep talk. We watched Power Rangers the movie together, and he was talking about his family, where he's from. He's from Africa, actually. He's actually from a very rich family in Africa, but he wanted to become a model, but his dad was against it, and then he came to Vancouver, you know, in order to learn and become a model, which is very interesting. He let me know a bunch of like interesting sides of modeling, like where to like learn modeling if you really want to learn, and he actually like, listen. I'm not like a good-looking guy, in my personal opinion. I'm not a bad-looking person, but I never thought myself a handsome-looking person. But apparently, according to him at least, he said I could model if I wanted to. I don't really, you know, don't know about that, but he said, you know, he said modeling is more of like charisma and like attitude and more of like a presence that you have in front of the camera, rather than just being outright handsome. And he said, like, you know, I can totally model if I want to. You have the height, you have the face, which I personally don't agree with, but he said it, and that kind of like boosted my ego a bit too, you know? I still don't ever think that I would ever go near modeling or anything like that, but it was very interesting and like to hear someone there that's very passionate about his job and his career. You know, about like what he wants to do and all that. It's funny though, the first day we met, not the first day we had like a proper talk, we cried. He was crying while talking about his life story, and I was crying while I was talking about my life story. It was such a like a sappy, crazy moment that we had together. Derplo said, you should try it at least once. Maybe. Here's the thing. If I ever become homeless again, like go completely like broken all that, and like I have to live out on the streets, I'll try modeling. Actually, did I mention that I was once homeless for a few months? Just for a few months, because I had to move out when I was very, you know, still not finishing high school and all that. And live by myself. Like I wasn't really good at jobs, to be honest, when I first. Right now, right? If I like take on any part-time job or full-time job, I'm able to do it quite competently. Towards the point, like I gain the trust of people I work with quite rather quickly, and you know, I actually have never been rejected in an interview. Like, I've done lots of interviews in the past, until right now. I've never been rejected in an interview after walking and do a person-to-person interview, because of how many interviews I actually did, and like, to practice, you know? And let's see. Although I'm quite the competent person right now, like socially, societally, and like verbally, I've considered myself like verbally more eloquent than the average due to the fact that I write a lot. However, that wasn't always the case. It was just a result of extreme hard work, you know? But before, I was extremely socially socially incompetent, not very adaptable in any situations. I was a fast learner, I was a hard worker. However, one of the biggest things I had a hard time with was tardiness. I was always late to work. It was mostly due to like problems with other things in life that I had to deal with. That kind of like had me up at night every night, all that. But you know, society judges your value and evaluate you through your results that you produce. So it doesn't matter what kind of reasons or excuses you have for your actions. If the results that you produce is subpar or below the standards that you're looking for, then they will not want you around, you know? That is just the reality of things and any sort of jobs. So yeah, eventually, like through all the struggles, I obviously became broke because I kept getting fired, losing jobs. Since I was still like a kid, right? I'm still a kid, I guess, compared to most adults out there. I'm currently 23, but it was around like at the end of 16 years old, I moved out, paid rent, and all that. And then obviously, like, I did not have enough money. And then I slept outside for like, I think 2 months. Around 2 months. There was like a shelter in the area that opens around like, let's see. So late at night, it's around 6 p.m. You line up basically in front of the shelter to try to get in the, you know, the shelter, to sleep in the shelter, the homeless shelter. And then they give you like a package in a like a plastic wrap bag, or like a peanut butter or jelly sandwich or any kind of sandwich, and like a cup of soup on like a plastic paper cup, styrofoam cup. And you eat that, you drink the soup, and you sleep. Next morning, you try to look for jobs, go on interviews. But obviously, you're 16, and you know not many people are willing to hire 16-year-olds for any kind of jobs, except for labor work. So I'll try to like look for labor jobs. I'll try to like save up enough money to find myself a place again. But then yet again, like people don't really rent out places for someone so young, you know. So I had quite a hard time finding a new place to stay and all that. It was interesting. It was a very interesting life. Oh, it's all in the past though. My friends don't know about this, actually. I've never told them that I actually used to be homeless. Imagine if Ben knew I was homeless. Not Ben, what was his... I'm gonna edit that out. What's the stream? 109. So I'm currently 109 in. Yeah, let me edit that out after this. 109. Take a note. Because I don't want my friends' names in public without them knowing. But yeah, man, my life has been pretty fun, hasn't it? On August, I plan on releasing a comic series named Paper, and it's basically like a depiction of my life from the beginning to the end. End is like where we are right now at the moment, and it's quite a wild roller coaster ride. It'll be pretty interesting to watch and read. It's not like 100% non-fiction, I am going to add a little bit of like, you know, surrealism element to it, and like more like drama in certain places, but it's mostly based on true events. And the story style and the art style direction would be towards the Oyasumi Punpun. Oh, Furker says, do you have any tips on finding an apartment and living alone as a student? How was your living experience of living alone? If you did already. Let's say... Well, obviously I am living alone right now. And I've been living alone... I'm currently 23, so I've been living alone for like 7 years now. Over 7 years. Oh, Barris is here. Hi, Ooga Ooga, he says. Hi, Barris. Good to have you here. Good morning. Let's see, let me answer Furuku's question. Do you have any tips on finding an apartment living alone? Okay, here's your lifesaver, Craigslist. And make sure that you meet them in person. It sounds very basics, but I hear that some people don't really do this, and they don't really like to look at the houses they go to. It's very, very important that you're actually visiting the houses that you're trying to look for, and you look for a lot of houses, alright? Don't just go with like 1 or 3. Make sure that if there's like a 20 listings at the price range that you're looking for, visit all the houses in your price range. All of them. Actually, where's my phone? I don't want to miss out. Yep. Oh, give me a second. Actually, there's a delivery. I'll be right back. I'll answer after I come. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. Okay. That should be the last of all the pauses in between. Okay. Let's see my headphones and we can continue. And yeah, alright, let's continue, shall we go. So yeah, let's answer Furko's question. Do you have any tips on finding apartment and living alone as a student? How was your experience living alone, if you did already? It depends on your price range, to be honest. If you want to find an apartment and live alone, it depends on where you live, your price range, or what you are willing to spend, and what kind of jobs you have. I recommend as a student, right? If you can find a really good labor job, like a cleaner, contract cleaner, or a janitor or something like that, and some of them pays really well, to be honest, especially if you find a good place to work at. So I recommend if you can get high wage, average high wage. High wage is basically just a few dollars above average wage, but that's much better than nothing. Or retail store. Retail stores that has lots of benefits are really nice too. For example, lots of cosmetic stores have a really nice kind of free cosmetics and benefits and skincare. Clothing store have clothing discounts if you're into clothes, food. But here's my personal tip, right? If you're a student, work at a restaurant. Working at a restaurant. It's not something my personally my father really recommends, working in the service industry, because according to his words, learning how to serve others isn't really befitting of us. He says, which I personally disagree. Yeah, I learned a lot from service industry. Especially I'm the kind of person that wants to serve other people, and those around me. And in turn, being a leader is about serving others, So, you can learn a lot about leadership skills in the service industry too. And most importantly, if you are a student, right, working as a server in a restaurant allows you to eat food cheap. And especially if you work for I recommend working for Asian restaurants. And even better, look for Korean restaurants that allow foreigners to work in. It could be hard to find. However, as long as Koreans value hard workers, okay? Even if there's a lack of communication skills going on, because you're living in a foreign country, in a Korean restaurant, you can deal with foreign customers, right? As long as you can memorize the menu and everything like that, there shouldn't be any communications problems, because you're just memorizing the menu, you're doing all the tasks that's asked, and and alongside you can also learn Korean too. But the reason this is important is because Koreans restaurants have this tradition of eating meals together as a family. And that covers your meal bills for the time of the day that which you work in. So basically, you work at evening, then that's dinner covered. If you work in the the afternoon, that's lunch and breakfast covered. So that saves bill as a student, and especially because Korean aunties are very kind, and especially if you're a foreigner, they'll be even extra nicer to you. It's some places, if you can find a really nice place, they also kind of pack lunch for you too, or just give you leftovers. I used to work at this buffet restaurant that was owned by a Korean family. And every single time they close the store, they would ask me to bring like this plastic Tupperware, and I brought like this huge multi-layered plastic Tupperware, and they would just like fill the entire thing with leftovers, which is just amazing. By leftovers, I don't mean like leftovers from people's like plates and all that. I'm talking about like the things from the menu that's on the buffet outside that like no one has like completely eaten or taken yet, which is usually a lot, and they'll just like fill the entire Tupperware with it, so I can eat it when I get back home, and like when I am like drawing or do other stuff and I'm not working that day, I'm just eating buffet Tupperware food leftovers, which was amazing and saved me like a ton of money. So yeah, I recommend working at a restaurant as a student. I recommend looking for like Asian restaurants that speaks English, that is willing to hire English-speaking students, which could be hard to find, but it will be worth it. And at the end, it's just really nice. Even if it's just like English-speaking, Western restaurants too, right? Some restaurants treat you like a family too, like a local, like old school kind of cafe, kind of diner restaurants. That's like family owned. They still kind of give their workers and like servers and like cooks lunch when it's lunchtime and dinner. And many eat together, So that is a perk on its own. And as for living, right? If you want to live in a better like room apartment, then you would have to work quite a lot. However, there's two ways to go about it. One is to find a basement room. Basement rooms are usually below $500 if you, and if you look hard enough, you'll be able to find like a pretty decent basement room. For mine, my first basement room rent that I rented out when I was much younger, little, was $360 per month. It was a basement, one dingy room. Out of like, how many rooms were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the house had like 13 room with 13 individual residents, including the first, second, and the basement floor. And I rented out the one in the basement. It had no window, it had no ventilation. It had a little bit ventilation, but it had no window, no lights. So it did have a light, as in like, but it didn't have any sunlight. In the basement, a lot of people smoke indoors, which was not allowed by the homeowner, but they still did anyways. Lots of people swore in the middle of the night. I don't really recommend going below $400 range due to that reason. If it's below $400 and it's closer to like $350, usually the living situation, it wouldn't be too great, because normally the people who rents out these places are people who cannot afford more, right? Like me or some really sketchy, shady people out there. So I recommend going at least above $500 to $600 range, which could be covered by working at least like twice a day. No, not twice a day, twice per week. And then you can like budget your food to like around $100 by spending around $25 total per week for food. And you can do that by having your meals cooked by yourself, and having your meals based around more like vegetable products and tofu and like soybean products, let's see, there's like a lot of things that you can do to like plan out your stuff. And if you are not into like basement renting and room like that, here's a second option for you, which is probably better if you do, but this is only for people who have like lots of friends. who are willing to move out of the house or looking to move out of the house is what's the word? A shared room apartment with your friends. So basically what you do is you gather 2 or 3 friends who are looking to move out, that you're close to, that you don't mind living together with. Just a warning, just because you like the person before, just because like you guys get along well, does not always mean that you guys will get along well as roommates. Be warned. Because like the way you guys live, the way you guys kind of like you know, clean the house and all that is, and how much hygiene that you guys require out of your roommates and tenants is varies person to person. And unless you guys have done sleepovers together in the past, yeah, you know what he is like inside the house, and you're comfortable with how he handles his room, then you will not have a problem. However, some people are, let's be honest, more dirty than others. Some people never clean their room. Some people prefer their room messy. And some people are overly kind of like clean freaks. I have developed a habit of cleaning myself due to the fact that I've helped lots of homeowners manage their house, and like I've managed tenants and things like that before, so I'm used to cleaning houses, and I used to be a janitor too, so you know. And even when I used to live with my grandma, I used to help her out by cleaning the house. So I personally, but I'm not really like a clean freak person because my room right now is kind of messy. It's just the houses that I keep clean, you know. Not my room though, which is kind of weird. But yeah, if you can find 2 or 3 friends that you are, you know, willing to go along with, then rent out a one-room studio apartment that's around like 1,400, 2,200 range, and divide that by 2 or 3, and now you have like a $600 per month, $700 per month. Really nice clean new apartment that you guys can share. One can live in the living room by having by buying these like kind of divider borders, which can be easily bought through like Home Depot or like any kind of like a, you know, or just order online. But you can it's much better to just buy it near the stores like Walmart or any places like that, or like Costco if you have a Costco card. And just buy this like a divider border and just like set it up so that you have like a living room divided in half for one room, and the other person can use the room. You can do rock, scissors, paper to decide who can use. If there's 3 people, then you divide it even more, you know. Usually in one-room apartments, it's not just one room, but there is like a den. So one person can use the den, one person can use the room, and one person can use the living room. And depending on like the size of the room and who's living in the living room, you guys can pay more or less, you know? Someone who can afford more will pay more, something like that. And divide the like the electricity bills and like phone bills and all, not phone bills, internet bills too. And you will be able to live in a really nice, comfy place with your friends, you know? Instead of living in like a super shady, like a basement room. Let's see, Furko says, I see, thank you very much for that sound advice. Those are some really helpful tips. Also, here's another idea. How about drawing a sleeping animation when you're not captured by the camera? That is going to be hard to do. Because for that, you need a specific rigging and coding that I need to apply. With buttons. Which, you know, I don't really plan to do yet, and I could not find any tutorials on figuring that out. I'm trying to like contact the other like live 2D artists and riggers to kind of, you know, teach me some tricks and ways, or like resources to learn a bit more about it. But right now I do not plan on upgrading my live 2D model yet. And, you know, the 1,000-yard stare that my character does when it's not like tracking my face is almost like a meme now, so I think it's nice to keep it that way. Even if I kind of like upgrade my 3D model, I actually plan on just keeping that in there. I'll actually intentionally implement the 1,000-yard stare and like maybe like drastically like, you know, even make it better. Maybe I'll have my like, eyes get more intense as times go by. And like maybe have like a dark shadows appearing from the back. That could be fun. One of the things I like doing very much with all my art I do is whenever there's like you know, quote-unquote mistake, error, or something very quirky going on, I like to just take advantage of it instead of just trying to fix it, you know? Because I feel like there are no such thing as mistakes or accidents, and like if something happens, it happens, you know? And what matters is what you do with it. And usually like, it's these kind of like really kind of what do you call scuffy kind of occurrences that can be turned to something super fun, which I personally really like. When it comes to my art too, like whenever something gets scuffed, I'm like, huh, that's funny, let's just go with that, you know? Anyways, so that's the background actually. It's super simple. But it's the colors that kind of brings it to life, as you can see. As for the frontal layer, I'll have to like do it in another layer so that we can extract the PNG file in transparent, so I can put it in front of the entire thing. So let's do the chair, and actually no, yeah, let's do the chair, the legs, behind scenes. And I put another layer on top of the chair and the legs and the little arms and poses. The table, the teacup, and the teapot. Alright, let's do that then. Before that, let's inverse the layer. And shade the plants with another grayscale. Wrong grayscale. Wrong lever, Kronk! Do you guys know that scene from the movie? Wait a sec, I have made a grave mistake. Please go back. Please, please. No! God damn it. Here's one of the hardships of doing art while talking. You make mistakes. Which I still need to get used to. Hey, at least it's just one, right? I'm glad it's just one. Imagine if there was all of them. So what just happened is that I merged the sketch layer for this specific bush's, you know, shape outline into the actual line art. So I have to, just erase it, I guess. Alright, let's erase this bastard. That's not too bad, to be honest. You know, we could have gone much, much worse. Bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam. Bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam bam. Bam bam. Bam bam ba-dum bam. Ba-da, bam. Bam bam, bam bam, ba-da. Bam bam, bam bam, bam bam, ba-da. But having like a separate kind of like unique animation for when it's not tracked is a cool idea. Which I hope to do eventually, if I can implement that. But I don't think any like VTubers right now, or like you know, people who use Live 2D have that actually implemented in. Like Hololive, Digisanji, those guys don't do it, so I don't know like how I would do it, right? It's an extremely difficult task to do. It's easier than said. It's much easier said than done, you know. But I think what I would like to do is I would like to implement the 1,000-yard stare if it is ever possible to do so in like a much more drastic way. Like it's going to like get closer to the screen or something, or like its eyes turn like red or black, and like, you know, maybe it starts, you know, you hear whispering noises. It's just imagination at this point, but not really realistic to apply technically. Right, that's that. And boom, bingo. And oh yeah, I should erase these lines too before I put this in here. Nope, wrong one. Mushi Mushi, what is going on here? Excuse me. Hello? Oh, right. I didn't remove the magic wand selection thing on the other bush. Alrighty. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I didn't. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Over here. And boom. Alrighty. Hey. Looks fantastic. Although, it's still like super simple. I love like minimalistic cafe kind of looking places. There's like there's like one cafe in my area which I hope did not close down during this like a CV DaVinci Code 16 thing going on. Because there was this super cool cafe that had like a semi-second floor. They basically divide the cafe by half. So there's like one floor and a second floor that goes upwards with the same mini stairs. And the coolest thing about this cafe is that it's all like pastel colored. Like actual like soft pastel. So everything's kind of like a light bluish, greenish, yellow. All the cups and everything is like very cute yellowish. And there's like this cute like whales in the ceilings that's made of acrylic, and it's super cute. And they wear this like frilly like apron that's like not too frilly, kind of like, you know, has this like elegant cafe vibe, kind of frilly aprons. It's just a super cool cafe. I wanted to switch my you know, cafes I used to go to work to that place. However, I started working at you know, in front of my desk ever since I bought a desktop. I used to do all my art through my laptop, but you know, you can't stream on laptop, you know. You can if you buy like a $4,000 laptop or some really ridiculous price range like that. But why buy $4,000 laptops when you can spend like $3,000 for like 3 times the performance, right? The thing about laptops is that for the price that they give out, especially for the high-spec ones, their performance lacks severely compared to the desktop. So basically, here's the thing. $2,000 to $3,000 laptops has the same performance as $1,000 PC. So, you know, and like $600 laptops and like $500 to $600 laptops have like at least one, like half the performance of the $1,000 PC. So like not even half, like it's not even comparable. Basically at the same price for PC to a laptop, the comparison of performance is at least like 2 to 3 times. So if you're looking to like, you know, buy a better computer and all that, for like streaming or gaming purposes, I recommend just buy a PC. Don't buy a more expensive laptop. However, if your like goal is to just work on your, you know, on your computer and not planning on like recording any videos or streaming like that, or like not playing any high-end games, laptop is just fine and dandy. There is a really good laptop from HP that is around 1,200, which has like a touch screen, comes with a pen, has a graphics card, It's made of aluminum alloy. It's pretty light, and it's much cheaper than those MacBook Airs. And it's just a really, really beautiful laptop. And its performance is very, very nice. And actually, that one is very comparable to a lot of like cheap entry-level PCs. So that would probably last you like years on end when it comes to like college, art, and just anything, work. Let's see. Well, I'm talking a lot right now, aren't I? I wonder how my mic is doing. Yesterday, when I was trying to like talk in voice chat in the Discord server. Actually, let me apply some lotion. The Discord server yesterday, my mic had fizzed out like crazy, but it was due to the background noise cancellation program that I was using, which obviously got resolved as soon as I reset it, but I hope it doesn't happen again here. Would be pretty crazy bad. Imagine if someone walks in, right? Comes into our stream, and the first thing they hear is this demonic fizz noise. It's like, I see that you have entered the realms of hell. I shall take your soul now. Something like that. It's too late to turn back. You are mine, and mine forever. You'll never escape my sight or my grasp. Because you are mine. That kind of sounds like yandere, doesn't it? お前は私ものだ。逃げるんじゃないよ。逃げるんじゃないよ。Was that how you say it? Oh, yeah, it was 逃げるな。逃げるな。お前は私のものだ。そうだ。Oh, Dirt Lord says, concern. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind being yours with a voice light. I don't mean to come off like that, but, you know, it's flattering, thank you. I would like to kind of voice yandere kind of quotes sometimes. Kind of like I'll make a short video of me just doing voiceovers. That's why I like to learn Japanese, because I want to like make those kind of clip videos. Because I heard people like those kind of things. And like be like, ara? 大丈夫かおなちゃん ちょっと待って let's see, let's try to look at some Japanese words. I have something for translate Japanese to English and switch. I have something for you. 私はあなたのために何かを持っています。ああ、ちょっと待って。何かを持っている。So like, Yeah, I want to be able to like speak like full sentences in Japanese without like, you know, looking at words. Only thing I know is like, you know, very, very short, cheesy words like 愛してるよ 愛してる好きだ or something like that. Go out with me. Go out with me in Japanese. Dating 告白 Kokaku is more of like love, isn't it? 好きじゃない人柄はないね。付き合ってください。ああ、付き合ってください。There we go. あなたは好きです。あなたが好きです。付き合ってください。付き合ってください。付き合ってじゃないか。付き合ってじゃないか。心、yes, 心 is hard. 来ていた。Stolen. You've stolen my heart. You've stolen my heart. For now, I'll just stick to English and like say something like, well, you've stolen my heart, haven't you? That comes at an equal price. Won't you stick around with me? Won't you stick around me? My little kitty cat. That's so cheesy. Oh my god. No running away now. Because you're mine, and mine forever. Do you ever get like goosebumps as you say stuff? Because of how like cheesy it is? What are you doing? What are you up to? I thought I told you that you can't call anyone besides me. And yet here you are, looking through your phone. Who do you think you're texting? Listen, just look at me, and me only. That's all you need, right? Just me. I get jealous easily, you know? Oh my god. Derpler said, like I want to take back what I've said a million times. What does that mean? Like, wait, which one? Oh yeah, you mean like, things that you said that you kind of cringe against. Yeah, I agree with that one. I'm sweating right now a little. From the cringe. The cringe is great. Great. Tony the Tiger. I wonder what kind of like quotes I can think of. Or like, let's just think of lines. Since I can't like really think of in Japanese, ever since I met you, I can't really think of anything else but you. Won't you please go out with me? I swear I'll make you happy, no matter what time or day. Wherever you are, anywhere from your home to the streets, I'll be there for you whenever you need me. You just need to say yes, and I'll beckon to your call. Please, won't you be mine? Mamba. Or like a deeper voice, like, yaremashita ne, omae wa. Omae-san. I can't really think of like too much lines to use though. Oh yeah, there's this like lines, right, where you say I'm a man too. There was this like a Niji-sanchi clip which they were like reenacting scenarios, and one of them is acting like a doctor. And let's try that actually. Nah. Well, hey, welcome. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a very long time, huh? Let's see, let's look at your checkup. Survey. Well, your body's condition is improving. Let's see, you don't have a fever anymore. You've been taking your medicine diligently, haven't you? How's school? Wow, you're getting A's these days, huh? Well, good girl, good girl. I'll give you a pat on the head for that. Oh, what is it? Oh, I'm treating you like a little girl, huh? Well, you are a child, obviously. You're still in high school, right? And no matter what age you are, you still look like a child to me. Actually, high school is like way too young, and let's do college student. Yeah. Well, you're still in college, right? You're still a child to me, no matter what. Well, anyways, I'll have to do a checkup. So please raise your clothes for a second. Alright. Nothing wrong with the heartbeat. Nothing wrong with the pulse. Temperature seems fine. Alright. Just to make sure, I'll ask the nurses to administer some extra medicine for you. I'll write down a prescription so you can go to the pharmacy. Am I free to see this afternoon? Well, obviously not. I'm busy. I'm a doctor, you know. I'm the only person in this clinic that you could trust. Besides, you asking me out for lunch like that, I'll misunderstand, you know? It's fine if I misunderstand? Is that right? Well, let me remind you. I'm a guy too, you know? Something like that. Not a guy, I should probably say like I'm a man too, you know? Obviously, like, there's no script at all, and I'm just like, you know, going off the bat. So it's like nothing crazy, but I don't know, something like that would be something I would like love to kind of make voices of. It would be fun. Like make a scenario and do voiceovers and just for fun. Like once in a while clips. And I'll practice voices to sound even better. And hopefully, you know, some people like it. Some people might not. But like as a practice, yeah? Those spirals are a bit kinda not too well done. Oh, there we go, that's much better. Kinda flamey, kinda ornament. So this specific table will be in another layer PNG. And so let's do that really quick. Let's actually make this super dark compared to other ones. And alright. Oop, I forgot to delete this one, haven't I? Alright, delete, and there we go. We're taking this super slowly, haven't we? Oh, it's already 12. Yeah, normally I would have finished this and then have worked on the other one, but, you know, these morning art streams are like rather than an art stream. It's just, you know, I'm just hanging out with you guys, having fun, relaxing. This is a stream just to relax. Nothing too stressful, just having fun, talking, chatting. Let's see, Derp Lord says. Hello, flirt activate. And oh wait, voice packs. Yeah, like voice packs. Obviously, like, my room mic setup isn't too great. I'll probably have to do it in the closet or something like that, but... And I'll probably have to, like, practice way more since, like, you know, my voice, to be honest, you know, isn't, like, top tier. I still have a long, long way to go. But I'm interested in doing something like that. Let's see. Voice lines. Bum bum ba da ba ba. Right then. I think we'll save here and leave it off here. I'll save as TIFF as morning opening overlay. Morning talk overlay opening and save as TIFF. There we go. Alright, let's move on to the chat room and say goodbye for now. Alrighty then. Thank you everyone for coming to this morning. Thank you Furco, thank you Barris, thank you Derplord, thank you Zoka, thank you Kat, and thanks for everyone who came here this morning's stream. And thank you everyone in the future who will be watching this video for taking your time to watch this video. And yeah, I really appreciate every single one of you. These days I'm having so much fun, and these days I just feel so nice inside, warm and fluffy. Thanks to you all keeping me company. I am a person that gets lonely very easily, and having you guys by my side is nothing less than, you know, reassuring, you know? I gain more energy and I get more motivated to do even more and make the stream even better for you guys. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I don't really count subscribers too much, however, you know, yesterday there was 3 subscribers that subscribed, and when we do hit 100, I do want to do something for you guys, so look out for that. Maybe I'll just do like a special stream at 100 subs, and I'll do, here's what I'll do. At 100 subs, maybe I'll do like a karaoke stream, or I was thinking more of, I'll do a gift stream. By gift, I'm broke, so I can't really give money. By broke, well, I'm not like broke, but like my budget is tight, that, you know. So what I'll do is I'll draw maybe icons for you guys, profile pictures, or I'll design characters for regulars who has been coming here to watch, and I'll do like a one large art stream as thanks, as a celebration for 100 subscribers, since it's like our first milestone, I guess. And yeah, maybe like we'll do a karaoke stream too, but just, you know, just have fun, talk about stuff, future, and maybe like take votes on what we should do and all that. So yeah, tonight at 6 PM PST, I will be continuing Child of Light stream, and maybe you guys can tell me if you guys can make it there, and what we should do on the, you know, 100 subscriber stream. Right, so for now, I shall say goodbye. Thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you Derplord for chatting with me. Thank you for all your questions, and thank you, shout out to Thief Senpai. Shout out to Stusu and Sticky for being a really good friend for me, you know. By the way, Sticky said that she'll be doing like a glass work kind of stream, so please to support her too when she does that, because she's a super cool person. And let's see, yeah, I wish you all a good day, a warm afternoon, and sweet evening. I'll see you around. I'll see you this evening, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay healthy out there, right? I love you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, not 안녕히 it's still awake time for me too. Yeah, I'll remember that one. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye. Oh yeah.